First of all, I want to take this opportunity. I had the honour of being Minister in this department, but tonight I want to put on the record the tremendous work of the present Minister, Heather Humphreys. I have to say she has travelled the country, she has done a fantastic job, and in spite of what we hear from opposition sometimes, the people in rural Ireland appreciate everything that's been done by the department that she's now running. This department has provided funding for many groups, and even today, Ballinrobe, a town that needs any kind of a development again. You know that, Carrick, you know that town well yourself. Today the Minister was able to inform me that she has allocated €278,513, along with the €4 million that she has already allocated. So that means €4,873,000 has been allocated to that town for a new arts and civic centre, a town that needs development, and that the community are really in behind this. They themselves have worked, they've raised €1 million, and I want to just thank the Minister publicly here tonight for the funding today, because that project would not have started without the extra funding that you put in place today. I also want to say, Minister, and I hope that, you know, when I was Minister there, and then you're there now, there's many projects now being developed, and I know you're in Feather next Sunday. And I have to say, I hope that Deputy McGrath will be there and his colleagues will be there to support you, because again, you put fantastic money into that development, and it is a fantastic public-private partnership, and that community needed that to be done. And I just kind of say the town and village money, the safety outside school money, all these projects have really helped and supported rural Ireland. And I want to put this on the record tonight, because sometimes we're afraid to say things and put them on the record. There's more people working, living in rural Ireland now than there ever has been at any other time since the foundation of the state. Not me saying it, not the government saying it. The CSO figures show that. More people living, working and in rural Ireland than ever has been since the foundation of the state. All is not bad in rural Ireland. Tomorrow we'll be opening a €300 million development, the first time that we have a dual carriageway starting in the west and going to the east. It's usually starting in the east and coming to the west. And that's because this government and this minister have put the funding in and have made a decision that they're going to support rural Ireland. There's many projects, even last week, and I know Caherlick, you have an interest in the islands. Again, this minister, she did a report there last week. This government is supporting the islands. They should be supported and they need to be supported. But the money that you're giving out, Minister, all I can say to you is, and the only complaint I have, and it's a complaint, that you and your department are not selling what you're doing enough. The local authorities could be reacting more, they could be delivering more, and they're not delivering. The one thing I would ask is that the department to look at, to see at any other agencies that you could work with to deliver the projects. You have the money, the local authorities are not spending it, but you're providing the money. And I want to thank you. The Dome in Bacon, the Velo Rail that opened in Kiltramont last week, all new initiatives wouldn't have happened if the funding wasn't there from this rural department. So, Minister, all I'd say to you is you'll have my support for the budget, and I'm saying this to government, and I'm saying it to the Taoiseach, and I'm saying it to my party, and I'm saying it to the parties in government. We want to be given more to this department. She should have roads, she should have sport, and she should be given more funding by government, because she's now targeting rural Ireland. We're getting the funding down there. Of course I could list out 10 more things we want done, but the lots that we have done, we should be pointing out the developments that have taken place, and there's some fantastic developments. The Rural Regeneration Scheme, a fantastic scheme, fantastic projects being rolled out all over the country. Keep up the good work, Minister. You have my support, and I'll be spelling it out this evening at the Parliamentary Party. We want more money for rural development, and we want to see the local authorities spending it. And lads, give her credit where the credit is due. It's not all negativity, Matty. But be in Feather in Tipperary on Sunday to be there to open that development. Thank you.
Was that the start of the election campaign?
Always the start of an election campaign when Deputy Ring speaks.